One of the main issues in Breakmate was around young people aged 18 to 24 unemployed.
People really underestimate engagement. It's one of the hardest things to do in deprived communities, and people kind of skip over that bit to how are you going to deliver. And until you engage, you can't change.
You can't deliver something, you can't have an impact, you can't have an output until you've built that relationship with people. And certainly in this community, and I would imagine in a lot of deprived communities, our residents, our customers find it difficult to trust people, particularly people in positions of authority.
It's a case of, here's where we want to get to, how can we use creative engagement tools in order to get to where we want to go? And we feel that we're having an impact on these individuals' lives.
So the first project that we did, Mr 1 Million, was about getting together a group of unemployed lads in the area of Breakmate, doing workshops with them, writing a script and then making it into the end product, which was a film.
Everything behind the scenes, like sound work, camera work and things, I loved. It just made me feel like I was doing something useful, and I've learned a hell of a lot of new skills as well.
We're learning new things like the computer work, the editing, sound control, camera work. This is stuff that more than likely none of us have ever done before.
Mr 1 Million was about the 1 millionth person unemployed in Breakmate, and it affects me because I'm one of them 1 million, and I wouldn't like to be one of them 1 million anymore.
I think community development as a route into employment is absolutely vital. I mean, the fact that these guys want to work together in a group and they want to take forward whatever idea that might be, I think is an achievement within itself.
It was like an age restriction kind of thing, and I lied about my age if I wanted to do it, because I wanted to do it. Nothing like this has ever been in Breakmate before.
The key thing for me really was the solidarity that they showed as a group. Probably without this project wouldn't have even spoken to each other should they have crossed each other on the street, and you've now got a group of lads who clearly have a mutual support network there.
It's just helped me with my confidence a lot. In a group, I didn't know anyone when I walked in, but when I walked out I knew everybody.
We speak to them every week on the phone, we give them feedback from each session. We've set up a Facebook page where they interact with us and we can talk to them. I've wrote a lot of them references and things like that. I know them well, I know where they live, I've popped round to pick them up.
I actually had a conversation with each and every one of them about what the project had done for them, and the sheer fact that they turned around and said, I don't know what I'd have done without this project, and it's completely and utterly changed my life. You know, it actually made me cry. That was one of the best days in my career.
I think that it just shows that we genuinely do care and are interested in how people are finding it, and it wasn't just a, can you come along because we need our numbers filling.
Working with all these lot, it's give you that more of an instinct for it, just go out, look for a job, suited and booted, and you got more, I don't know, more attitude now and stuff in yourself.
It was a case of sort of supporting not only the workshops but also the lads throughout the workshop. So if it was a writing workshop or editing or anything like that they were learning, we were just there facilitating, making sure everyone was sort of on task.
Making sure everyone was coming every week, making sure that they liked what they were doing.
Got better at my decision making. I can decide what I want to do, where I want to be with my life in the next couple of years. Like, I've started thinking about going back to college, which I wasn't doing. I've got a little baby girl, so I've got to think of her. So I write down what I want to do in the long term instead of short term now. So it's helped me look into the future and plan for that.
I surprised myself as soon as I met new people and started having conversations, but as it's progressed and I've got more confident with things, I've really surprised myself, and my family's noticed it as well.
Quite a few of the young lads that have especially been working on the Mr 1 Million project, they've actually gained employment. So it has been a journey of sort of confidence and self-esteem and raising their aspiration. Look at all the outcomes that this project has achieved, improving being a dad, improving confidence and self-esteem. The fact that they're actually getting out of bed every day, turning up, I think is an absolute, it's a massive achievement. So no, I don't have to sell this to the organisation because that video and those lads sell it themselves.